Hi, my name is Shiko, and today we'll be going over a guide for Blue Protocol's dungeon, Chaotic Realm, Dragonclaw Valley Hard. As a discretion, this guide was made during the closed beta test, so some things may have changed during release. Alright, let's get started. The minimum requirements for this dungeon are 3 to 5 people with an armor rating of 10,050. You'll have 15 minutes for ads and then 6 minutes for the boss Egorius. This guide will primarily focus on just the boss as ads phase is simple. For this fight, I recommend that the tank face the boss north as there will be some cleave mechanics they'll want to face away from the party. Periodically throughout the fight, there will be wind orbs that spawn on the arena, just dodge them accordingly. The first mechanic the boss will do is called Wind Spirit Summon. When the cast bar finishes, 4 non-tank players will be targeted for an AoE that will drop Wind Spirits. Upon killing Wind Spirits, there will be wind orbs that the players can pick up for stackable boosts. Each stack grants a 20-second buff that boosts attack by 10%, but decreases defense by 10%. Players can also choose to ignore the wind spirits as they will do nothing on the arena. The player with the highest aggro will have mechanics that they'll want to face away from the party. The first will be a Conal Cleave, and a Circular Tank Buster. At some point, the boss will cast Lightning Storm to grant himself a shield. This shield must be broken or else the boss will gain an attack boost. At the same time, there will be minor raid wides emitting from the boss, so healers heal as necessary. The boss will cast an AoE covering the entire arena that will deal minor raid-wide damage. It will also destroy the safe edges of the arena as well. Try to be towards the center of the arena, as falling off will deal massive damage to the player. At some point, Igioris will fly off the arena and players will have to dodge incoming tornadoes. At the same time, players will have to keep an eye on Igioris as he flies around the arena as he will prepare to do a half-room cleave. One of the boss's wounds will glow bright, indicating which side of the room he's cleaving, so dodge accordingly. Sometimes the boss will spawn a purple orb that will pull players towards the AoE. You can easily sprint out of this. Once the players have done enough damage to the boss will fly up, beginning phase 2. Players will ascend up to find 3 smaller platforms. The first new mechanic is that one random player will be targeted with a massive AoE covering the entire arena. This AoE does massive damage and will most likely wipe the party. In order to resolve this mechanic, the player with the AoE should float off in between the 3 platforms until the AoE goes off. Healers, be prepared to heal that person when they come back, or they can use a healing aromatic. The last new mechanic of this fight is that 4 random players will be targeted with AoEs to shatter the crystals. Although optional, if the crystals are shattered, they will drop another wind orb that grants the boost of 10% attack and minus 10% defense. At this point, you will see repeats of mechanics from the first phase until the boss is defeated or he hits Enrage. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you get your glam and legendary items, and as always, have a good day.